first fired, etc. You know, are students of color having a more difficult time breaking into the job market?
I won't say they're having a more difficult time. I think the idea is to provide for them the resources that they need in order to be successful. So, for example, we work a lot with Inroads or SEO, which are programs that are focused on recruiting diverse students. And also on the advising piece, we do have a lot of students that are using Twitter and Facebook, and Twitter and Facebook are trying to keep up with the students, and they've put job links on their websites. So I know I send out a newsletter every week to students, and on it I will post jobs that I pulled right off of Twitter, which are then connected to Indeed.com or SimplyHired.com, and Facebook is doing the same thing. They have a careers tab. And recently we had an employer ask a student for their blog address and their Twitter account and what their presence is online. So employers are looking at that information. So I think what we're doing differently is coaching students on, if you're going to use this, this is how you market this to your advantage. This is how you reach out to alumni that might be on that site. And colleges are also building communities on Facebook.
A real quick question too. Sending in your resume on the internet is not necessarily going to get you a job. What about the follow-up once you send it in?
Yeah, and that's a tough strategy, because ultimately it depends on the way a corporation's HR department is set up. And one thing that you know, if you think about how it's set up, a lot of these resume databases are actually very keyword driven, meaning the way they sort the resumes.
How do you find out the keywords?
You know, it's a great question. I think it comes to, if you're applying for a job in accounting, you know, what I always say is, you know, update your resume before you apply. So make sure your resume, if you're really trying to get a job in accounting, is very embedded with accounting keywords.
Accounting terms.
Yeah,
so
and repetition
that
of it. Correct.
Increase your percentage of having your resume right to the top.
We look at the job description too, though. That's crucial, is telling students to read the description and pull out the keywords out of that. And that's what we advise in the School of Management, that to match it. We do something called Make the Match. List the qualifications and the skills on this side. And then on this side, explain why you have those skills. And then that's your information that goes into your resume or your cover letter.
This is all great advice. Natasha and Ryan, thank you very much for joining us today. Now, for more information about Robert Half International, see this website, rhi.com. And if you're connected to BU in some way, check out bu.edu/careers.